The investors paid 200,000 euros for this idea. Why? Because the sites that you and I are used to are no longer working. The era of new platforms is coming. I'll tell you now about their idea. Why are regular websites dying? Because the new user no longer wants to read long texts or search for the right buttons in the old interface. He's used to feeds, stories, short videos, and a clear structure, just like in his favorite social networks. This is exactly what the new startup, Catalosite, played on. This is not just another website builder. This is a platform that creates a new generation of websites, and users spend 3 times as much time on them. Today we'll look at how it works, why such a model is promising, and what niches can still be captured. The essence of the project. Catalosite is a website builder that makes pages similar to social media profiles. Instead of the classic menu plus text plus form, the site is built like a ribbon. On top, a cover, a large button, social networks. Under it is a bio, a short description. Next is an endless feed of posts with pictures, videos, headlines, action buttons. Each post is a separate product story, reviews, news, and features. Facebook Instagramming is not a corporate website, but a live one, like an Instagram or Facebook profile. And that's why people spend 3 times more time on such sites. It's all created simply through a visual editor and ready-made templates. So far, the functionality is minimal, but the team is actively helping clients. With design, with SEO, with content, with domain connection, and the paid version. Catalosite already has 150 customers. They are being promoted in the Netherlands, the United Arab Emirates, and Saudi Arabia. We recently raised 200,000 euros. So far, this is a pre-sowing round. What's interesting? Why does this model work? Everything is simple. People who click on ads on Instagram or TikTok get in to an old-fashioned website, and they leave. An example is the Kahani startup. They make landing pages in the story format. The conversion rate is higher. Catalosite makes websites that look like a social network profile, a familiar and understandable format. People stay and interact with the content. There is also a broader trend. User behavior is changing. Classic websites are becoming obsolete. A new generation of platforms is emerging with a focus on clip thinking, short formats, mobile content consumption, minimalism in the interface. This applies not only to B2C. Even in B2B, new generation platforms are emerging. Examples: Instagram, Snapfix for real estate management, Instagram, Piggy, a new format for documents and presentations for reading from phone. Why is this important? It's not just the design that's changing. The approach itself is changing. From complex websites to simple feeds, from long text to short posts, from confusing menus to stories and familiar UX from social networks. And if earlier the task was to escape from the noughties, now it is to escape from the 2020s. Because today, websites made according to the rules of 2020 look outdated for the new generation. Where to run to? There is a huge field of possibilities. Any area where old platforms still dominate is ready for a generational change. Now you can create new landing page formats, new document editors, new B2B services, new e-commerce platforms with a social UX. Important, the new products will be technically simpler. A modern user doesn't want a bunch of buttons. They need a clear, fast, and visually familiar experience. So think about it. In which area do you see old, difficult solutions? Where can I make a new generation platform? Conclusion. Catalosite has already received 200,000 euros for this idea. In which outdated platform, in your opinion, needs a complete overhaul? Write in the comments and we'll discuss it. And if you want to see more of these reviews, click subscribe. Every week, there are the latest business ideas that you haven't heard about yet.